Perspective of the third eye, iris of the mind. I reside inside an open casket, waiting for my life to die. Detached from my body, connecting up to distant planets. Everything seems so small from where I'm standing. Prepare for landing, behold the power of the sun. Look what I've become, come reveal yourself. You're not the only one, it's painstaking. I leave behind for you a cave painting. Remembrance of my residence, this the evidence. I used to suffer from depression until I changed my perception. Now I'm studying lessons, don't ever fall for deception. You're the answer to the question, only if you listen. I can see it in the distance, we ain't far now. And I'll be there to catch you just in case you fall down. Yeah, I can see it in the distance, we ain't far now. And I'll be there to catch you just in case you fall down. Yo, this be the power of perspective.
Lights it up, undress it, pencil pressing it. Reduce, profuse poetry, more precedent, the presidents. My messages, these sentences, selective effectiveness. Reflection in my perception is close to power perspective gets. Can't put a price on life, but who pay it when lives are lost? You feel the pain, who remain, and what them lives have cost. It's deeper than pockets go, further than rockets blowing. I soon leave you a lasting mile ago, so now you know when. You do what you gotta do, damn it, you damn if you do or do not. Give all you got, throw it in the pot, over the oven top.
It's good, folks. Permanent Patriot here. Back over on IlluminatiNews.com. I'm under the Read First section over here on the left. If you've watched my previous videos, you don't need the news and updates. Anyways, just real quick, table of contents, what they're talking about here. Okay. This is in the Read First section. I'll just, real quick, just so you can read them over here on the left. Go through all the stuff that we're talking about here. And believe you me, every single one of these that you see over here all ties in together. But anyways, we're on the Read First page. Coming down to the Illuminati, which means people claiming to be unusually enlightened with regard to a subject. Illuminati, any of various groups claiming special religious enlightenment in the Latin form, which many of them go by past participle, or to light up, to illuminate, B'nai Ha-Elohim, from those from the heavens came. These are the definitions taken from the American Heritage Dictionary of the English Language. There's the link. I highly suggest everybody go and take a good look at that. Like the definitions tell us, any group which considers itself enlightened could rightfully call themselves the Illuminati. Also the case, if you Google the Illuminati, you will find quite a few groups claiming this name. It can be confusing. So before we continue, I want to make very clear, the Illuminati we are discussing here is not a benevolent secret society who wants to bring peace and harmony to this world by helping to bring back freedom to the people. Wrong, Illuminati. And for those of you claiming that George Washington and the Founding Fathers were a part of this Freemasonic group, you haven't been in fucking history class or government too long. That's another video. But let this be known right off the bat. Anybody claiming harm or diswill to this country's founding fathers and the Constitution of this country are treasonous, treacherous, fucking slime balls, and shall be dealt with accordingly, i.e., death penalty. There's one crime mentioned in the Constitution of the United States, and it is high treason. And there's only one punishment for it: death penalty. Anyways, Moving on. The Illuminati have 6 disciplines of training within their family: military, government, spiritual, scholarship, leadership, and science. Now, mind you, these are not in order, because the first one that they have, if you watched any of the videos that I've done, or if you go to illuminati.am.com, the first one is spiritual. It's all godly stuff. God this and God that. Look at what they teach your kids, which we'll get into in a minute. They teach their kids way different stuff than your kids are taught. Your kids are mindless, fucking stupid schmucks. Your kids are mindless, stupid schmucks. So you got no problem sending your kids somewhere to be taught by somebody who's trained by these people's memorandums and documents, but you won't have somebody that you know come into your house to teach them, or you teach them yourself. You don't see a big fucking problem there. Again, another video we need to get into, talking about how these evil scumbags implement all of this bullshit right here, the propaganda, into your kids' textbooks. For instance, when you go to college, you have to turn your textbooks in at the end of your semester. You get another textbook. And then somebody's got to buy the textbook that you fucking had. Make sure you don't make those highlighted marks in your textbooks. These people are writing your kids' textbooks. In case you haven't fucking noticed yet. JesusIsSavior.com. We'll get into that. This is just all pure satanic shit. No secrecy is kept forever, and sooner or later, there will be leaks. Not many people knew these families are exactly, but quite recently this has become known due to people from the Illuminati who have left the order and revealed the most remarkable information, which I've shown you dozens and dozens of videos of them doing. There's not 13 families. There's another link to click on. Yeah, the 13 families of the secret government. And you know who the secret government is, folks? FEMA. Again, another video. These things that, look at, you thought fucking Rockefeller and Rothschild were like, the top families? You're not even close. You've got no idea what the fuck's going on here. Have you ever heard of anyone, besides maybe DuPont and Kennedy? Okay. Any of these names sound familiar? The Rockefellers and Rothschilds are 9th and 10th. This is no fucking, and here you go, Bloodlines of the Illuminati. I just did a video on how all the presidents are fucking related by blood. Hello, McFly. I want someone to debate me on any of this shit I am saying. And if you got a big fucking problem with it, get the fuck out the way. Revolution is taking hold. And you're either fucking in it or you ain't. This is just too much shit to fucking go over. Look at this. Look. You could come to right here to the fucking site, thumbnail this fucking picture, look through all the shit, do some damn research like all us truthers have. And we haven't even gotten started yet. This is the first branch of the Bavarian Illuminati. This is hundreds of years ago. Hundreds of years ago. The families die, but their fucking New World Order stays in place. And exactly how you see it is exactly how it's always been. Africa and Asia push for New World Order. You got the Amero, which is Mexico, Canada, America. Over on atruthsoldier.com. Truthers always sound insane when telling what the insane are doing. We're under the Illuminati reference tab. And come on down, you can see all the links. Be sure to go here and download the Illuminati playing cards. That's a whole nother video. If you haven't seen the video I've done on that, just look for it. I'm sure many other people out there. I'll just scan through a lot of this stuff real quick. 21 goals of Illuminati for 2017 by whistleblower Dr. John Coleman. Releases Elite's Plan for Humanity. It's written by Jack Murphy from Beyond Nettle. Again, there's a link. You can go and check it out for yourself. Done many videos on this stuff. No, I think everybody knows pretty much. Plans for controlling humanity. Let's just come down to number 2. To bring about the utter destruction of all national identity and national pride, which was a primary consideration if the concept of a one-world government was to work. In case you're new to this, or you have zero fucking clue what's going on in the world, to bring about utter destruction of all national identity and national pride. Moving on, to engineer and bring about the destruction of religion, and more especially the Christian religion, with the one exception, their own creation, as mentioned above. I don't have a religion. I believe in God. I don't have a religion. And if he created every fucking person on the planet, right? Then there's only one religion, right? And again, another story. To establish the ability to control of each and every person through means of mind control, and what Zbigniew Brzezinski called technotronics. If you don't know, the elites running the world today call themselves technocrats, which would create human-like robots and a system of terror which would make Felix de Brzezinski's Red Terror look like children at play. Eco-science. Like reading books online and shit? Maybe you want to go ahead and read that one. See how crazy old Chad is. Moving on. To bring about the end to all industrialization and to end to production of nuclear-generated electric power in what they call the post-industrial zero-growth society. Agenda 21. Again, whole nother video. Accepted are the computer and service industries. accepted are the computer and service industries. Let it sink in nice and good, folks. U.S. industries that remain will be exported to countries such as Mexico, China, Russia, etc., where abundant slave labor is available. As we saw in 1993, this has become a fact through the passage of NAFTA. Unemployables in the U.S. in the wake of industrial destruction will either become opium, heroin, and or cocaine addicts, or other become statistics in elimination of the excess population process we know today as Global 2000, i.e. Agenda 21. To encourage and eventually legalize the use of drugs and make pornography an art form, which will be widely accepted and eventually become quite commonplace. Has anyone ever been to Nevada before? To bring about depopulation of large cities, according to the trial run carried out by the Pol Pot regime in Cambodia, in which he killed 72 million of his own fucking people, funded by the U.S. government. Genocidal plans were drawn up in the U.S. by one of the Club of Rome's research foundations and overseen by Thomas Enders, a high-ranking State Department official. Also interesting that the committee is currently seeking to reinstate the Pol Pot butchers of Cambodia. You might want to keep on, going on and reading this. Do some fucking research of your damn own instead of watching the lying cocksuckers on television who are run by the State Department. Hello? I'm the fucking kook? Does your kid got autism? You getting awfully sick lately? You feeling like shit lately? You seeing your skies turning from blue to white lately? You got some serious reevaluations to do, America. Ain't even stepped on the fucking list. Ain't even stepped on it. Number 8. Talk about scientific development. It goes on and on and on and on. And on and on and on and on. Go ahead. Another one site to do research. atruthsoldier.com. Truthers always sound insane when telling what the insane are doing. Fuck you. That's it for now. God bless and carry on. Yeah, the Amero. You got the Asian version. You got the African version. You got the Russian version. One world currency. One world government. Have you fucking people looked any of this stuff up? There's hundreds of these sites. You still ain't fucking figured it out yet? Oh, and even if you did, I bet you still went out to vote. I believe that, yeah. Why don't you check out some of these names on this fucking list right here? Look them up in moments of history. Asshole. You're gonna fucking question me? I've taken journalism and government for fucking years. I went to school. I didn't skip class to hang out with my buddies and get high and drunk. I went to school and did my homework. Fuck you. Why don't you do 5 fucking minutes of research and try to fucking debate me? I'm begging anybody to fucking debate me on any of the shit that I'm talking about. You're either gonna pass it along and get involved in the game, or you're gonna take a fucking walk out of this damn country. Get the fuck out of the border. Take a walk. You have no idea what fucking people have done for this country so that you can do the fucking slime ball money laundering shit that you're doing to every one of your fellow human beings instead of the damn government who deserves it. We're not 19 trillion in debt. The government is. I haven't even begun to fucking start yet. That's right, the page is back open again. Permanent Patriot for like the 5th fucking time. Fighters of the Founders. I could go on for days with I got page upon page upon page. Keep doing it. Once you get your shit in the fucking hinges though, that's it for you. You're done. I want nothing to do with you. Unless you're doing the shit that I'm doing and looking up the shit you're supposed to be and warning others about what the fuck is really going on. I want nothing to do with you. Your fucking slime, your filth, your toilet film. You shouldn't be anywhere near this fucking country. You have no idea what's going on. You understand? Someone's got something to say about it. Question me. Or better yet, come and see me in the streets and I'll show you what a fucking patriot is. That's it for now. God bless and carry on.